Because if I can get some of those other research probes in, that'd be pretty cool. Nah, somebody was trying to kill me, but I feel like it was outside the cave, but was able to, like, use the Force Luke and reach into the cave and just kill me anyway. Don't worry about that. Sometimes it be like that. I know that mobile also causes, like, crazy stream delay as well, though. But that was a thing that I couldn't harvest yet. Yeah, if we can see about some probes over here, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty neato. So now I know that these plants over here are gonna want to kill me. Can I see any of the probes from here? I presume that at least one would be down there. I don't see any ground, though. I'm fairly certain you're alive and you're, like, a tyrant to fight sometime down the line, but, like... Alright. Give you guys a wide berth. Maybe you're only active during the day or something? Maybe? And also, here's a scenic viewpoint, not a scenic viewpoint. You know what I mean. But yeah, could well do if that's something you ever want to share within the server. You absolutely can there. Yeah, so this is the world of this game. I think I do gotta go through the cave here. I don't see these probes right now. But yeah. I mean, PMD is pretty solid, but yeah. Get into Xenoblade, why not? Alright. I think as long as I take this chill, these guys aren't gonna mind, right? Probably. I mean, there's a quest thing over there? According to my map? Over this way? If I run, these guys won't fight me, right? There's a quest thing here? For what quest? Oh! Hi? Yeah, it'd be nice if this game came to the Switch, but I mean... Am I strong enough for this? Oh, is that the quest I accepted earlier? This guy's here now? Or is this a... I don't even know. Because I thought I had to report back to him in a different place. Level 16! I might not be able to take him right now. This is a little bit sketch. But, like, I'll try. I'll try. We might be able to. It is a little bit sketch, but I will try. I will try my best here. We might be able to do it. Wow, the freaking super generic sound effect there. My goodness. Focus on stuff that's undiscussed. Could be a cool avenue there. Yeah, I'm a little bit sketched out by this battle. Cool. We even got the from the side bonus there. We might be able to do it. I'm very sketched out. I'm using Stream Edge. Oh, wait, I should have waited for it to recharge, like, all the way with the green. I would have been able to do that, I guess. Gosh darn it. Okay. Yeah, we may be able to do this. Assuming it's just the one. We may be able to do it. It's still a little bit sketch. But yeah, the only RPG I've spent over 400 hours and it's so easy to enjoy, and the online is great too. I can agree with that. Hello, Decro. How are you doing today? Oh no. Come on, kill him! Kill him, please! Yes! Oh, that was a close one right there. That was really close there. Hello. How go things today? Well, let's just avoid you real quick. Hi there. Oh, isn't this like another Nupon place later? But I guess maybe they're just like not here right now.
Thank you.
But yeah, the bots were actually helpful there. To the timely rescue, you literally saved me. And I mean literally. What kind of world is it where a guy can't hide out in a nice dank cave? I swear. Anyway, any luck with the data? Please say it was still intact. Yeah, here you go, weapon test data. This is it. This is the data I need. Total scale isn't great news, but getting this data back makes it all worthwhile. Thank you. Yeah, what was the thing that you were testing out? Sorry, that's classified. Isoap's got us on a tight leash. I just say it's fun. You won't be able to resist once this baby hits the market. Now, let's get you that reward. Alright, sweet. There we go. There we go. Not too shabby, right? Isoap has big expectations on this one, that's for sure. There we go, affinity chart stuff. Too bad about the wrecked skills and dead guys. But hey, we got the data right. Not a total wash. And that's all thanks to you. Cool, there we go. Segment recon complete. Sweet. But yeah, I love how this world is massive and has caves. I can agree there. But yeah, bots 9% of the time dies, consumes revive, receive bots 1% of the time. I just saved your life. You should be thanking me. Yeah. Oh, I can get a booster probe from completing this mission, which I think we just need to talk, so I did all the other things at this point. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, let's grab the collectibles here. This is what we shall do. Yoink. I'll yoink those. Hopefully you guys don't care too much about me. So, oh, I'm back out this way again. So there's gotta be like another way out to potentially get to these probes, right? There's gotta be another way through the cave then, right? Because I think that was the only way over further into Noxilum, I think? I'm not 100% certain. I could add the Darkrai Cup, but the reason why I have like this overlay on here is because of like cutscenes, so I can like turn off the chat and stuff like that. I don't exactly have a hotkey for like the Darkrai thing or above. I can go over on OBS and just like directly turn it on like this is what I can technically do while we're just exploring around anyway. But like once we get back into like story stuff, I'd be turning it off again. Is the thing. But yeah, I do literally have the button there. I have. Thank you for asking, Kraken. Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is an affirmative, Commander. Yes. Yes, indeed. Look at all the collectibles in here. Holy crap. So which way is the way for, I've thought about it, but I really like the music of it. I really like the music of it. I appreciate the 10 bits there, Mythic. There's the cup.
Yay, the cup.
The cup. Praise the cup. Once we get back into like more story stuff, I'm gonna be turning it off though. But yeah. All right. Yeah. Here's a side here. I've thought about getting into other Metroidvania games like Ori or freaking, I don't know. Does Shovel Knight count as one? I don't know. I guess I'm fighting you. A big one was gonna be Hollow Knight is what I was actually thinking of for a hot second there. It was gonna be a big one that I do. But one of the main people, one of the main regulars in the community that I primarily want to like do it for is like a thanks for hanging around and whatnot for such a long time. They kind of denounced the community and kind of, there was a situation that happened in Discord and they were just like, wow, you guys are all awful. I'm out of here and never coming back. And I was like, what the hell? And so the main person that I was gonna do some other Metroidvania games for, like freaking Hollow Knight, like Ori and whatnot, is somebody that had been around this channel for like a couple of years and whatnot, and then eventually like denounced the community and left. If anybody wants to know what the situation was, essentially what it was is like one of their friendos came into the server and they started like, both of them kind of started spamming gay towards each other. They were just like, gay, 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 and our mods were just like, hey, maybe don't be like spamming that word and like, you know, taking, you know, meaning away from it. And they're just like, oh my goodness, freaking homophobic Discord mods say that you're not even allowed to say gay. It's like, what? No, you're allowed to say gay, just don't freaking be like constantly spamming it toward each other. Because like, what if somebody takes offense to that and the person that joined is like, I'm not taking offense to it. I don't know what you're talking about. I joined this place thinking it was gonna be a cool place, but if it's gonna be like this, then I have no reason to be here. And I was just so confused by the whole situation. And that was one said regular that had been here for like a couple of years, denounced the whole community and called us all like homophobic and vowed never to come back here again. So that kind of took away all my motivation to play games like Hollow Knight or Ori that I was originally planning on doing for said person before they called all of us homophobic and denounced the community because we asked them to stop spamming gay. So, and yeah, one of them involved in the fiasco was from the Team Skull server as well. Was the case. Hey, look, another level up. So that was the thing that happened. So yeah, I've considered playing Ori before, but like, ever since that incident, my original motivation I had to play stuff like that has just kind of like plummeted. Like, well, I guess I'm fighting you as well now. So like maybe I'll do it one day. Maybe I'll do it one day still, but right now my motivation for it is still just like, you know, not really there per se. I do like the music of those kinds of games and stuff, but right now I just really don't have the motivation for that kind of thing. Yeah, people taking things like way too literally there. We said like you can say stuff like gay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't be freaking, you know, waiting for somebody to come into the server so that you can greet them with gay, 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 gay. Like freaking, what are we, 5? You know, let's not do that. Let's not be doing that there. All right, boop it bop, backslash like that. Yeah, like all it was just like, hey, don't be spamming it. You can use the word as the word is used, but don't be like, whoa. Don't just be like spamming it around. I don't know if we can revive arena there. I don't know if that needs TP, if it needs morale level. I should be able to pick you up now, right? Oh yeah, it takes TP. Okay, it's not morale level, so I needed to use my 3000 TP to pick you up. Gotcha, gotcha. So that's why my allies haven't been picking me up so much. It was TP rather than morale level. I couldn't remember which it was. But yeah, let's just see here. The game collector that has a habit of playing all the games that you buy once and then never beating them. Ori 1 is one of those games you would have actually gone back to beat it if you didn't desperately need hard disk drive space. Just have like freaking 4 drives in your computer like I do. And 4 doesn't even feel like it's enough sometimes. We should be able to do this, right? Why can't I use freaking TP? Oh, because I don't have the TP for it. That would answer it. What is this Suid doing in here? Huh, let's just take out this guy so I get the experience. And then I'm freaking out of here since this Suid has joined into things. Come on. Come on, we're so close. Just don't die. There we go. Sweet, I got an art and class level up. I got upper hand now. That grants critical power. Cool. Cool, I'm out of here now. I'm out of here now. Hey, look, a freaking data probe thing. Is that one of... No, I can't even check if it's one of those two. Can't even do that. But yeah, that's annoying. What, that situation that happened in Discord there? I was about to say, please, none of these guys be alive. Wait, can I install it in the middle? Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Yes! Yes! See you later. See you later. Holy crap. Yikes. Can't come over here, right? Oh, you're shooting me from there. We have that probe and fast travel point now anyway, so it's okay, right? So it's okay, right? Everything should be a-okay there. Yeah, look at that. We're here now. Oh, I need to click. I must have clicked off the game by accident. Whoops. What? Oh, I switched it to gamepad mode somehow, I think. Gosh dang it. There we go. Jeez, I must have accidentally hit the button at some point that like switched it to the gamepad screen. So yeah, like behind me should be that other probe. I don't know if we can get it right now. Also, I don't think I have any other probes that I can install. Yeah, I've installed all my current probes that I have, so yeah, we seem to be doing pretty well on this front. Yeah, so let's go like behind me. Yeah, moderation stuff really does be fun sometimes. But yeah, some of the things that they were referring to us as, they were just like, oh yeah, typical Discord mods, am I right? Just like abusing their power and being like super duper homophobic and stuff. When it's like, that's not, no, what? Like, that was probably the most flabbergasted I've ever been by a situation in the Discord server. Wow, I was able to get up here. Wasn't 100% certain if I'd be able to. Wasn't quite sure if that would work. I imagine the other probe would be like down there. No, it'd probably be like up over there. Probably have to like bring it all the way around town. So like this little bit of Noctilum over here was literally just like the opening area of Noctilum. This massive area that we've been exploring around this far is just this little smidge, whereas Noctilum proper is this. For an idea of how large this world is. Even just this one area out of 5 that make up this world. So like, you know. Xenoblade Chronicles X really is a game of exploration. To say the least. Can I get up here? Whoa, sweet. Whoa! No! No! Gosh darn it. I'm just gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, sometimes I get like really... Sometimes it can be easy to get frustrated with freaking moderation stuff. There's this one group of kiddos that has freaking like hated my guts because of me criticizing Pokemon. That like ever since December has continued to try to harass me. And even just last night I continued to get like more friend requests from them again. Was the thing. And they typically like cancel a request before I have time to like check their ID and like block their profile. It's just like gonzo before I have the chance to do that. And it's just like, whoa. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I need the thingamabobs anyway. I need the points for my class and stuff, so I mean. Oh, melee attacks. Sorry, melee attacks. Bam, there we go. There's the soul voice. So that's something that's always freaking frustrating and insanely annoying. So that happens sometimes. Pew 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 pew. Stab stab. Pew pew pew. While we're just exploring and fighting things, I guess we have like the time to tell like the full story. I think I've only told the story during Explorers of Sky. I know I told it during that. I don't think I ever told the story during Legends Arceus per se. Yeah, so essentially what happened was like I get a lot of comments on things like my initial Pokemon video essay that really clearly hate my guts and whatnot. And you know, sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes I do have people who come into the comments to like, you know, to have a discussion, disagree with me and be like, I disagree on these points and this way. And it's like, okay, yeah, this seems reasonable. You're, you know, forming a respectful argument, yada yada. I might not necessarily agree with it, but you're being, you know, respectful and yada yada, and clearly not butthurt at me, you know. And then there's those who just like hate my guts and want to clearly make it known how much they hate my guts, and those who just like see the title of the video alone and decide that they have to like come up with some blank kind of reason of why they can just like invalidate anything I have to say. They'll just come up with something on the spot. And it usually ranges from things like, oh, your opinion isn't valid because you grew up, you're not the target audience, you paid for the game you're doing a review on, which that's how reviews work, so I don't know why people freaking say that, but you paid for the game that you're doing a review on, so you clearly support it, so nothing you can say can even be considered valid. It's like freaking, that's how reviews work. Like, how dumb can, whatever. But all kinds of reasons like that, why people will just be like, oh yeah, I don't even need to listen to anything you have to say because of one of these reasons I just came up with. Because you grew up, because you bought the game, because you're not the target audience. Any one of these reasons, nothing you have to say is even worth listening to. Okay, so it is appendage. I've been telling them from time to time, but I didn't 100% remember if the lock-on was appendage or if it was just like single target, if there was like multiple targets to attack. But yeah, I will keep it in mind in that case. So I get comments like that all the time. So there was one, I literally got one on Christmas Day that was like, it didn't lose its magic, you just grew up. And it's like, really, freaking, some things never change, no matter what day of the year. Even Christmas Day, there's gonna be people that are just like, oh yeah, nothing you have to say is even worth considering because of this like reason that I just came up with. So I was like, I was really stunned by that. And I gave a sarcastic reply being like, ah yes, this company adopted more underhanded tactics and anti-consumer practices just because I specifically grew up. Thanks for letting me know, I had no idea. So I did that, and I mentioned like, sometimes there's a lot of creators, including myself, that will sometimes post like intriguing or very out there comments on like other platforms. So I posted it on Twitter with the name blacked out because I don't want anyone targeted or anything like that. The name was blacked out. There was no identifiers there, just with like the caption of some things never change. And there was a lot of my content creator friends that were like, yeah, that kind of thing happens. Sorry you had to deal with that kind of thing. And this freaking person just like well, let's just say it seemed like they would go to like whatever platform of mine to find out if I'm saying like anything on that subject at all. So they saw that, and then they joined my Discord server, and they posted a screenshot of the original comment and response without the name blacked out. I was like, okay, hi, what are you doing? And they said trying to prove a point. And I was like, what point? What are you proving by posting the original screenshot? What are you doing here? And then they left the Discord server. They freaking left right on the spot like that. And then one of their freaking friendos takes to Twitter and labels my channel by name and labels it as #cancer, which at the time I had someone in my life who was struggling with cancer who just a couple weeks ago passed away due to it. But like, some people don't at all take the time to like consider the implications of their words. Some people are just need to go ahead and label others like that without any consideration just because it makes them feel better. But this person freaking called out my channel by name on Twitter with the label #toxic, #cancer. And I responded to them being like, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why are you doing that? And they told me it's because you bullied my friend, because you bully anyone who disagrees with you. And I asked, what are you talking about? And I didn't get a response, but then I had a big think about it for a while. And then I realized that maybe it's part of that same group, and I was like, do you mean this? And I posted a screenshot of them coming into the Discord server, them posting a screenshot, and then them bailing. I was like, do you mean this? And they were like, yes, you bullied my friend because he disagreed with you, you piece of crap. And I was like, what? Huh? I'm so confused right now. And they had like a small group essentially, like a small freaking Twitter group that all started like hounding me and coming after me. Like, people like you disgust me, freaking attacking anybody who disagrees with you. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. After this guy was like, people like you disgust me who attack anyone who disagrees with that. And I was like, do you know what disgusts me is people who use labels like cancer without any, you know, thought for what people are actually going through, considering I have someone in my life who was struggling with it at the time and who, as of now, just recently passed away from it, you know? And they never responded to that. Instead of responding to me mentioning that, they freaking create a new tweet, a new thread calling out my channel again, being like, at Acoustic Harmonia bullies anybody who disagrees with them. So I freaking reach out to him in Twitter DMs and I ask, okay, what's going on here? What's going on? Like, what's happening here? And they blocked me. I send them a DM saying, okay, what's really going on? And they blocked me on the spot. And, you know, because they blocked me, I couldn't see their tweets anymore. But other people in the community who still could because they weren't blocked told me that said person apparently continued to tweet bad things about my channel despite me not being able to see it. And in the coming weeks would continue to like at me and be like, this video clearly proves you wrong and everything you had to say completely wrong, even though I literally can't see these ads because they blocked me, so I don't know why they're adding me. The only reason I know these exist is because of other people letting me know. And it's like, I didn't even realize you could at people that you blocked, and wouldn't he know that like I couldn't see them considering he blocked me? But I don't know what the freaking IQ level here is, so like what can you expect there? But freaking after that, said person and his buddies started taking to like my YouTube comments as well, and just freaking going to like my main Pokemon video essays, going to my other videos, even some from the same group, like going to my other tweets just to like, you know, respond to it and be like, hi, you're so wrong, you're so dumb. And it was like, what the hell? So they even started making alternate accounts as I continued to like shadow ban different accounts from the YouTube channel. And I freaking, one of the main duos in question, I literally reported to YouTube for continuing to harass me over this. And when you report somebody, it like removes their initial comment. And they responded like after that being like, you deleted my comment, which just proves my point that you can't take criticism, when the quote-unquote criticism was literally nothing but personal attacks, and that's it pretty much. So that's a thing that happened there. Hopefully YouTube does something about that. I did have a look at their channel briefly, and it seems like their channel is based around like re-uploading like other media content, or literally just harassing other content creators. I had a look at their Social Blade out of curiosity. They have like 1,000 something subs, and it turns out where most of that came from was they apparently made a video attacking some other content creator who has like a big community, and doing essentially what they did with me. And apparently that video got like 700,000 views or something like that, considering if you look at their Social Blade. There was a time where they deleted a video in particular, and their total Social Blade views suddenly went down by 700,000 on that day. So they made a video harassing another different, bigger content creator, and apparently that person's community came and started calling them out for it and being like, hey, why are you freaking bullying this guy? Can you like stop doing that? And apparently it got so bad that this guy had to delete the 700,000 viewed video because of people from this other community being like, hey, freaking stop bullying this guy. So apparently, like, my mods went and checked out his channel, and apparently the most recent video was an announcement video, being like announcing about all the drama, being like, oh yes, I decided to delete that old video because I can't deal with this harassment towards me anymore. And like playing the victim card essentially, and leaving only comments in that video of ones being like, oh, so sorry to hear that you went through that. Like, you're such a good guy. Like, we're here to support you. Nobody should ever harass you. So this person puts up like this face, this facade of being like a victim that's trying to avoid drama and just get away from all of it, whereas in reality is the one seeking out drama and freaking living off of it like a freaking leech is the thing. So you know, that's a thing. That's a person that I had to deal with at one point. And as I kept thinking that the story would be over so many times over, gosh dang it, that took away my backslash. As I kept thinking that the story would be over after like so many instances, it just kept not being. Like, for example, they would sometimes send emissaries into the Discord server just to cause trouble, or like send in spies to like scout things out, one of which had their mind changed after hearing my side of the story. There was one from that group that came into the server, heard my side of the story, and they were like, wow, I really should not be hanging around that group. They really are a piece of crap. And they freaking like denounced that group and like decide not to be a part of that group anymore. Though there were some where it's like, you know, it wasn't immediately known where they were or not. And there was one where around Christmas time, I was deciding to get some games for my little cousins for the holidays. Get them some new games on their Switch. And when I had gone into GameStop, the thing that the GameStop employee had recommended me was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And considering I have a 2-hour video essay on that game and how freaking awful that is, and the crappy business practices behind it as well, to the store employee, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And the games I did wind up getting my little cousins were New Pokemon Snap and Mario 3D World. Those were the 2 games that I wound up getting for them. But I've just made like a casual tweet about it, being like, oh yeah, the store employee recommended the Brilliant Diamond Shine Pearl double pack to me, and I was just like, no. And that's all the tweet was. And there was somebody that replied to it that was like, but why would kids care about what Pokemon game they get, Harmonia? Or what? They didn't call me Harmonia, they called me something else. I don't remember what it was. And at first I was like, who is this person? How what? And I looked at their profile. It's someone that didn't follow me. It's somebody that was in the initial thread of like that drama stuff that happened all the way back on Christmas Day, and had even like sent me like a DM request calling me some name that I didn't understand. And I was like, oh, this is someone from that same group that's, you know, trying to take a jab at me in some way. If it was freaking literally anybody else replying to me and asking a legitimate question of why I didn't get that, then I would freaking answer it. But considering, like, I saw that this was somebody from this group that couldn't be notified about my tweets considering they didn't follow me, so they would literally just go to check my Twitter sometimes to see if there's anything that they could, like, call me out for, essentially. I was just like, yeah, let's just try to not have to deal with that situation anymore. So I blocked them, being like, yeah, let's just hopefully not have to have interactions with that group, like, at all anymore, preferably. Then, like, it was like the next day or something like that after that the YouTube channel first hit 10,000 subscribers. So I mentioned in the Discord server, like, hey, we hit 10,000 subscribers. Isn't that a cool thing? And there was a whole bunch of people being like super positive about that in the server and being like, wow, congrats, that's really cool, and yada yada, all this really cool positivity stuff. And then apparently this one guy who had been blocked on Twitter was one of the people in the Discord server. So they freaking, in the middle of all this positivity, they just pipe up being like, so you like blocking people on Twitter, do you? I was just like, what? And they repeat again, I said, so you like blocking people on Twitter, huh? And I was like, you know what I meant, freaking. And they're like, you know what I meant. And I was like, that you're part of that same butthurt group that hates me because I criticize Pokemon. And they're just like, butthurt? Nah, we're the only ones that have the confidence, that have the courage to call you out for your bullshit when no one else will, that see your true colors. And it's just like, what the hell? So they got banned from the Discord server, and I thought the story was done. The story was still not done. I get like another freaking Twitter app from like another account from the same group that's like apparently another friendo of like the initial commenter who freaking hated my guts. So the initial commenter who hated my guts freaking came after me for quote unquote bullying him for disagreeing with him when all I did was a freaking sarcastic response that turned his logic on him. That was all it did. But apparently that counted as bullying, so I mean, they freaking... I explained the whole situation to him, like, shortly after the events, being like, hey, I'm not bullying you, I just, you know, use your logic here to say that you're, you know, discrediting anything I have to say from premise alone for a reason that doesn't even make sense. Completely trashing, like 2 months of work here, deciding that it's not even worth listening to, you know? Like, I think I can sneakily get that one in there. So I told him, like, if you actually want to have a serious discussion about this, my DMs are open, let's talk. if you want to seriously talk about the situation, let's talk. And they responded with like a good argument. And I was like, okay, they didn't give me a yes or no if they wanted to talk about it. I basically said like, either let's talk about it, or this is gonna be the last time we speak and you're getting banned from the channel. But they were just like, good argument. And I was just like, okay, that's not really a yes or no, but I'll just freaking leave it as is. Maybe I don't have to deal with them anymore. And they came into the stream like shortly after when I was streaming Assassin's Creed Unity, and they were like, hey, sorry about everything that went on. Like, sorry about that whole situation. Hopefully it doesn't ever have to happen again. I think I can sneak this in without having to fight these guys. So I said to them when I was streaming, like, hey, don't worry about it. It's in the past. Like, don't worry about it. We can look towards the future again. Hope you're having, like, a good New Year so far. Yeah, look at this. Hope you're having a good New Year so far, yada, yada. And hope you're doing well today, and yeah, and so on. That's what I said there. And I thought that situation was resolved. Field skill insufficient. Dang it. So they apologized to me in stream. And then freaking immediately after, they would no longer respond to my comments, but they'd respond to the comments of literally anybody praising me. Anybody that was commenting on my video being like, hey, this is a really good video. I have like major respect for you, like doing this. This was really well done. They would freaking respond to them being like, you wouldn't have respect for him if you knew that he attacked anybody on Twitter who disagrees with him. When that's literally not even what happened. Is the thing. You wouldn't have that respect for him if you know that he freaking bullies anybody who disagrees with him. And they would just like respond to anybody who had like any modicum of respect for me. So they tried to like save face with me, give me the impression that, you know, they didn't want to cause any more trouble and whatnot, get in my good graces so they wouldn't get banned from the channel, while they could like secretly defame me in the background without me realizing it. Whereas I just realized my mouse cursor is still on the screen there. So that was their plan. So I banned them from the channel. So then I made an alternate account and started continuing to do it. And take care of their crack, and I appreciate you stopping by. So then I made an alternate account and continued to do so, to which that got banned too. And ever since then, I've been getting like, I've been continuously getting friend requests from them. Oh, there's one more step. There was the, so the initial commenter, the freaking other tweet ping that I got from someone from the same group. After, like, they had sent me friend requests a couple times on Discord, which had been, like, ignored and such. So then shortly after, I get a ping on Twitter from somebody from the same group saying, my friend has something they want to say to you. And it was like this freaking long essay that they wanted to send to me from this initial commenter, being like, yeah, that whole situation that went on, I guess I might have done something wrong, but look at how much wrong you did. Like, freaking harassing someone who disagrees with you is just, like, so pathetic. And to care this much for so long about someone in your content, or someone in your comments, is just really sad. They say as they're the one that continues to reach out to me when I'm trying to leave the whole situation behind me for, like, a month at that point. But they're just like, yeah, you caring this much about it is just really, really sad. It's like, oh, dang, I can't do this. So I just want to leave this all behind us and move on. So it was basically like I apologize for this small thing I did, but you really are just like a massive piece of shit that did all this awful stuff. So let's just leave this all behind us. Just one of those people that like really gets off on like really needing the last word and like not settling unless they have the last word. So I blocked that one person on Twitter, and ever since then I get like a friend request on a weekly basis from like the same guy. I got one last night. This situation started on Christmas Day and it's currently the 13th of February. So for like a month and a half now, this freaking group of kiddos has been like absolutely obsessed with me and hounding me. It's been absolutely ludicrous, and every time this kiddo sends me a friend request, they freaking cancel the request before I have time enough to like, before I actually have the time to like get their ID and block them, is the thing. So like, it's just become like a regular scheduled kind of thing now for me to be receiving friend requests from this same guy that wants to make sure that I've read the last words that they have. It's so annoying. I appreciate the follow their moist chromosomes. So that's the story. That's the story right there. Let's see here. There's a thingamabob over there. So that is probably the biggest instance of drama that has ever happened around this channel, like in the 4 years that I've been doing content creation, is that. This game is your goddamn religion, so you got any question on certain things, I got you. I appreciate that there, moist chromosomes. Yeah, I put like 200, 300 hours into this game back in the day. It's been a long time. So I am quite familiar with it, but, you know, some things I'm a bit rusty on, and some things are, like, slowly coming back to me for, like, the certain mechanics and whatnot, but they are slowly coming back to me. I tried to 100% this game back in the day. I quit after all I had left was, like, a couple specific quests and, like, the last couple hardest unique monsters, or tyrants, because I didn't want to, like, grind a skell to be, like, you know, my darn near perfected skell build just to do that, because I already spent 3,000 years grinding for my ground build. That took, like, freaking forever. So I didn't want to do the same with a skell, and I kind of gave up there. Got you with the memory, homie. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Are you hyped for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 by chance? Man, I couldn't do that. There's too much drama for such a frivolous issue, and it's the kind of thing that I just kind of have to accept will happen from time to time as the channel continues to grow. So it's the kind of thing that freaking never happened in, like, the early days of content creation. But nowadays, like, the channel continues to get larger and whatnot, I have to accept that really dumb things like that will happen sometimes, essentially. So I probably won't be able to go to that probe right now, but I can keep on venturing out. Anyway, I'll catch up on the chat that I missed here. You paid to review the game you played? So are you just supposed to sprout a game from thin air? How does one review a game without playing it? It's like going to watch a movie and say you paid to watch a movie to give your details on it. Well, yeah, that's the point. Yeah, I don't understand. I get so many freaking comments all the time on, like, after my initial Pokemon video essay criticizing, like, you know, modern Pokemon's business decisions, after I started my playthrough of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the amount of comments I got saying, like, oh, you criticize Pokemon, but then you just go and buy their games anyway? You're such a hypocrite. Whereas, you know, my Pokemon BDSP video essay has been up for 2 weeks now. It's gotten 200,000 views. So it's like, you know, clearly it's my freaking, I'm doing this as a job of mine on the side, you know? Like, why did you get this game when, you know, you just spend all that time criticizing it? Because there's clearly a lot of people who have, like, a really large interest in what I have to say about said game is why, evidently. But it's been 3 weeks, has it been? The last time I, like, hovered over and looked at it, it said 2, but I guess it may have rolled over to 3. I forgot what exact day I published it on, but still 3 weeks. But yeah, because there's people who genuinely care about what I have to say, and I can, this is essentially like my side business. Like, what, imagine you're a food critic and you're, like, reviewing food at this one place. If you have an established negative viewpoint of, like, the way this restaurant has been going, does that just mean that, like, you're not allowed to eat there, even though it's, like, your job as a food critic? Is that just what you do? Do you just, like, stare in through the window at other people eating and, like, take down notes like a super creepy stalker, trying to, like, take your best guess at what the food is like rather than actually experiencing it yourself? Is that what you do there? Is this really where I want to be? I don't know where the heck I'm going. I'm just, like, mindlessly wandering and talking. Good thing this game doesn't have fall damage. There's a probe over here. Is there? Nah, I can keep going that way for now. Is what I can do. But yeah, I've seen some very interesting lapses in logic in some of the comments of some of those videos, but by far the craziest has to be people that are like, I can't take anything you say seriously because you paid for and are therefore supporting this game. It's like, yeah, how would I be able to talk about it otherwise? Ah! Oh, man. But yeah, anyway, let's catch up on the other things I missed. Just wanted a petty last laugh. Yeah, that really is what it seems like there. Had someone who was the closest to you in your family that passed away from cancer as well there. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, it is a very serious thing there that unfortunately so many people that just want, you know, to freaking be mean to others on the interwebs will just, like, throw around as a term without actually considering, you know, what might be going on in their lives, you know. Sometimes people on the interwebs can suck, you know. But yeah, let's just see here. Cry tears of joy. You think you're hyped? That's good to hear there. Yeah, I'm really hyped for it as well here. Xenoblade Chronicles X is the only Xenoblade we haven't yet covered on this channel, so that's why we're doing it here. Whoa! That freaking range! I didn't think you were gonna have that much range! Ah, I got sniped. Gosh darn it. I mean, we could just do chapter 4 at this point. We technically don't have to do, like, any more exploring around here. And I already installed, like, all the probes that I have in my inventory right now anyway. It could still be nice to unlock these fast travel places. But we're technically in a position right now where we can just go do chapter 4 right now. Like, we have Primordia at 15%. There's not really too much reason to keep exploring, except there is, because exploring is fun, you know? So, that's the way things are here. Xenoblade Chronicles X is one of those games where it's like, you know, past a certain point, it's like you don't have to explore anymore, but it's so much fun, but you can't help but do so anymore. So yeah, this has been exploring Noctilum and my short little tale of the craziest drama this channel has ever seen for like the stupidest, smallest issue ever. I guess I got a little bit too close to you. I was hoping I could yoink the item. Darn it. Wow, look at that. I got the perfect timing. Wow. Yeah, maybe I should just go back. We've explored a decent bit of Noctilum for now. We got the whole opening area mapped out. We have everything that we need to for Primordia done. So we can just like go back, complete this quest, and we can start chapter 4. Yeah, we're at 16%. We only need 15%. So but yeah, let's see here. So by their logic, you can't go to a movie theater to see a movie considered bad because it's a bad movie. How are people supposed to see the movie if they don't play? It's the same logic. Yeah, I don't freaking understand it. Like, if literally nobody was ever allowed to have like a negative review on anything ever, how would literally anybody know if it's like good or bad if there aren't people there to let them know if they're like freaking, if what they have to say is deemed invalid by them doing the review? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. There's a quest over there that maybe I'll yoink in a little bit here. I did the thing. I did the thing for you. Good. Thanks to everyone's efforts. Frontier Nav continues to grow. What are things on your end? Those missions I gave you coming along? Politely inform your superior that all tasks are complete. Tell Cursia that they're all finished, then flex a little. Just for funsies, I'm flexing a little. I gotta do a little flex. I'm a freaking stick in real life, but I mean, well, you've given us enough Moranium, and oh, I should go invest my Moranium. My storages might be full. You've completed the other task perfectly. Looks like you're right to be proud, even if it is a bit unbecoming. Yeah, it's not normally what I would choose, but I just wanted to see what happened there. Been a big help. Now, I think the effort to build New LA can finally get back on track. You've proven yourself. From this point on, I'll be treating you as a full-fledged blade. Wow, thanks. Well, here's your payment. I look forward to working with you again, Harmonia. This gives me a booster probe. Is there somewhere in like my network of 5 where I can currently put it? I don't think there is there? Because I don't think I have anyone that makes this line 6 quite yet, do I? If I got this, I'd be able to make it a line of 6. Because I think the booster probe needs to be like adjacent to things there, right? Like, hold on, let me just see the, oh, I have another mining probe. Oops, I keep trying to scroll. That's not the right thing there. Let's see here. Enhances the primary function of adjacent data probes. Yeah, so that would be best in, like, a cluster, is the thing. Yeah, if I had, like, that one there, that'd be very solid. But I do not. But right now, I do not. So let's have a look at Noctilum, since I just got some probes there. Some places. So I could always just, like, I don't know. This doesn't have to be, like, super fancy schmancy right now. We'll get, like, crazier combinations sometime later. So I'll boost that. That'll boost the storage one there. And then I can change this to, oh, I could get, like, my mining probe G9. Or G8. I thought I had a G9. I have a G8 and a G7 and put them on either side there. That's what I could do and have those boosted. Our combinations shouldn't matter too much right now. It'll be a lot more important once we get, like, more probes and can start doing, like, crazier combinations and such. For now, it shouldn't matter too much, though, I don't think. So I could probably just, like, you know, be slapping them around willy-nilly like that for now. What is my Moranium at right now? Okay, so yeah, that boosted the storage there. So now we're at, like, 1350 for our new cap with that boost. But we were just at the cap of 12,000 a second ago. So let's just, like, go invest my Moranium. Since it's not like we can use it on Skells right now. Is what we'll do. But yeah, let's see here. Video game reviews would cease to exist, because how else would reviews come to be? Yeah. I have to have something hands-on to be a review. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes, some of the comments that I receive. Freaking Granada Galactic Group, I'm simping for you. Just freaking take all my Moranium. You can have all of it. I'm the ultimate simp for you, I guess. Here you go. There you go. Look at that Heavyware series. This new and improved lineup from Granada Galactic Group makes defense priority 1. Obstructing those pesky one-hit incapacitors at a proven high rate. If you're a ranged weapon junkie, this is one set of gear you'll want in your wardrobe ASAP. Get yours today. Skellware series. We've taken your request to heart and engineered a new Granada line to satisfy the needs of today's pilots. Also great for fighting on foot. Yeah, we won't be able to have access to Skells for still a little while yet. Oops. Yeah, I simped a little too hard. I gave Granada all my money. Not all my money, all my Moranium. Is the thing. I simped a little hard for them there. Carl! Carl, that kills people, Carl! So we got orders to check out this cave or whatever up north. Way up north. Watch all the animals Come forth. Anybody else sing that in elementary school? And I'm thinking, hey, can we not? Blade, right? You know what it's like. You've been saddled with any annoying missions lately? Every last assignment is important. Sheesh, so serious. Doesn't it get exhausting living your life like that? Loosen up that tie a little. Anyway, why don't you sit there quietly and listen to me gripe about work, alright? So this cave, right? That we're supposed to look at? Total nest of nasty monsters, because of course. And they're like, it could be dangerous to leave them alive, which is secret big brass code for go kill them all, grunt, which just... Man, I don't get it. Why does Trevor keep dumping the awful jobs on me? Another affinity chart thing there. If I wait long enough, some lone combat nut will stumble across the cave and go all commando. Take care of it for me. Hey, I saw that look. That was totally a look. You want this job, don't you? Yeah, cool. Let's go do the thingamabob. Sure, seriously? You'll really go? Holy smokes, I can't believe that worked. Should have tried it ages ago. Okay then, first, you just go scout the cave out, you know? If you leave through the west gate, it's a little bit north. Okay, achievement unlocked, let's chat. Yeah, so we should have all the conditions met for doing chapter 4, so we may as well go start chapter 4. I just want to see if there's like a new quest on the map over here real quick. Okay, it doesn't look like there is, because sometimes there is. Sometimes there is, and she gives you like more new probes and whatnot for further stuff later on, but that might just be later on in the story most likely. So let's go ahead and do chapter 4. Let's go ahead and do that.